Hi, it's Tom with Symbol Surfing, and today I want to do a video about Ulta. So I'm just going to scroll down and check out the 5-year chart, and I want to just highlight something real quick because I think this could be an interesting indicator for what could be happening in the future. So along here, this is just the 5-year chart, by the way. There's the price and there's the two moving averages, the 50-day and the 200-day moving average. It's a very simple chart, but they're very powerful indicators. And what this is right here, this area right here, is the all-time high, and that was set back in July of 2019. So, and the price there was at $368, and we're below that right now. So I think there's a possibility that the current price, even though it's near the 52-week high, I believe that with a couple of additional setups, this could take out the current 52-week high of 351, and then even potentially hit the 368 or even higher. So I want to just go back here a few years. So the stock was below 200 and rallied up to over 300 and then sold off a bunch back down to 200. And then it's been very volatile, moving all the way back up to 368. And then I think this was an earnings date. It dropped like 100 points. And then over the next 6 months, it rallied back up to 300. And then this was the pandemic, which dropped it like 150 points. So basically, it's gone from 150 back up to 351 in about a year. And so as you can see, this is a very volatile stock. So if this type of a stock makes you feel uncomfortable, with these huge ups and downs, I don't blame you. You can just basically skip this one altogether. But I did want to talk about it for a few minutes here and see if we can, figure out if this could move higher, or, maybe this might be able to share something that might be helpful for another stock. So let's look at the 1-year chart. So this is the 1-year chart. It's up 102%. And this was the most recent earnings. And this was the 52-week high here that was on March 11th. It was hit $351, had the earnings, and then it dropped down to like below 320. And then now we're at $312. So we're at 312. We're above, I'm going to go to the 6-month chart. We're still above the 50-day moving average. We've definitely sold off. And this could be a combination of profit taking plus the earnings response. Maybe there was something in the earnings report that caused investors to sell off. But the fact that it's been a few days and we're still above the 50-day moving average is actually a good sign. I mean, it's normal to have profit taking. I mean, as you can see, back here, the price went up from like 230 to over 280 in a short amount of time. And then in this situation, it didn't just sell off right away. It kind of went sideways and down and then built up again. Then it dropped and it ran up again. So what I'm thinking here is if the price can stay above the 50-day moving average, that's number one for sure. But I want to show you on the 3-month chart, it seems like there's some, I'm going to draw a trend line along this $320. So I think if the price can get above this 320 and stay above it as a new support level. Like right now, it's, the price is below it. So that would be a resistance line. So we got to make sure it can break through this line. And then once it's above it, this line will become a support. And then potentially, I think this thing just has room to run. So I would just add this to your watch list for sure. And I'm looking at if this thing can get back above 320 and then just stay there, that would be a really interesting time to look at doing a trade. Once again, the 5-year chart, I just want to point this out again. I mean, this company was already above 350 before the pandemic, and it was it was already there and going higher. There was some sort of an earnings situation here where it dropped a bunch. But after that, it rallied up again. And I believe that before the pandemic, or perhaps if there wasn't a pandemic, it would have already reached this higher level. Of course, with the pandemic, it dropped. But here we are. It's like making a huge run back up to this, the previous highs. So based on where it is right now at 312, again, I would just try to put it on your watch list. Let's see if we can get above 320. If it can get to 320 and kind of maintain that, That's really interesting because it's, you know, at this 52-week high price very recently. So that's 351. So 320 to 351 is like a $30 move or, 10% move. And then if it gets there and there's a lot of excitement about 52-week highs, and then this all-time high is only a short amount of, a small amount of money away, or, dollars away. So it's within striking distance of the all-time high, which is 368. So I just think it's a really interesting idea right now. So please check it out. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.